Hello everyone. Have you been sensing a change in the air? About 3 weeks ago, I walked into a supermarket at about 7:30 in the morning, and there was a lady decorating a very large Christmas tree in the foyer. As I continued on my way in, I could not help but smile at the creativity when I noticed that the ornaments on another Christmas tree, yes, a second one, were decorated with glittering donuts and other confectionaries. One guess as to where this one was. You got it, the bakery section. The message was loud and clear. Christmas is coming. And this has been quite evident, hasn't it? The lights have been going up, the decorations, commercials, sales, and the Christmas music on the radio stations started so long ago, all to assist in getting ready for Christmas Day, December 25, the celebration of the birthday of Christ. As Christians, we do have a special preparation for this event. We usher in Christmas with the Advent season. It begins 4 Sundays before December 25 and is a season of preparation, not just to commemorate the occasion that the Christ child was born, but also that of the Church's liturgical year, a period of expectation and hope. And so quite appropriately we can say, Happy New Year! The liturgical readings during this season speak to preparation. The King is coming. Prepare to meet thy God. To assist in this preparation, the Church has its own customs too. You will note that the color of the hangings and altar cloths is purple, symbolizing penitence and God's kingship and reign. There are usually no celebratory events like weddings during the season of Advent, as we are expected to use the period for the preparation of self for the second coming. One of the symbols we use to guide our meditation during the period is the lighting of the candles on the Advent wreath. The circular wreath represents God's eternity. It reminds us of His promise of everlasting life and His unending love for mankind. It is made of evergreen, signifying that it will survive any weather, spring, summer, autumn, or winter, darkness and light. 4 candles are placed on the wreath. 3 are purple and the other rose-colored. 1 candle is lit each Sunday. Advent candles shine brightly in the midst of darkness, reminding us that Jesus came as light into our dark world. On the first Sunday, the candle of hope is lit, and hence our meditation for the first week. As we go through dark and difficult times, we can be reminded that Christ came to bring us hope and that His promises never fail. As we light the candle of peace in the second week, let us focus on the Prince of Peace, truly coming into our lives. We may ask Him to step into any disharmony we might be experiencing: family, workplace, church. Or, what role can I play in being a reconciliatory agent for others? It's a big task. The rose-colored candle expresses joy The anticipation is now heightened, and the long-expected Christ will soon be here. Remember the shepherds when the angels brought the news to them in the fields that night? Or that joy that made Mary burst into a song of praise. My soul does magnify the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. Are we joyful that He's coming? Or do we have reservations? The third purple candle, the candle of love, is lit on the fourth Sunday. For God so loved that He gave His only Son, that whosoever believed in Him will not perish, but have everlasting life. Such love. How can we compare to this? No other gift will ever compare. And one of my favorite verses, greater love has no man than this, than a man laid down his life for his friends. That was the beginning, and where God went to, the extent He went for all to share His love, show His love for us. And the Christ child came. A white candle in the center of the wreath is lit on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. The Christ candle is in the middle of this circle of eternity, symbolizing the hope, the peace, joy, and love embodied in the birth of Christ. As we journey through the Advent season, I quote Walter Brueggemann. Advent is not the kind of preparation that involves shopping and parties and cards. Such illusions of abundance disguise the cravings of our weary souls. Advent is preparation for the demands of newness that will break the tide patterns of fear in our lives. You see, our preparation is not just for the day, it's for eternity. And I pray these words, that God may act in us, through us, beyond us, more than we imagined, because newness is on its way among us. He came, and He's coming again. Are we ready? Will we be ready?